What to expect when you start using the stem cell activation patch. Take 2. This was me a year ago, plus a few days. At that time, I had been using the X39 stem cell activation patch for about 5 months. Do you see any difference? My total usage time is now around a year and a half. When you start using the patch, within the first 24 hours, the patch signals the copper peptide in our body. This peptide has an effect on 4,000 genes in our body. I am so grateful for Dr. Lauren Picard. He discovered this peptide in 1973, and he spent his whole life doing research on this peptide. I recommend you go to this article on PubMed, which he wrote, and in there, there's a table that indicates the number of genes which are stimulated or suppressed. What I did was I added up all the genes that are being affected in both columns, and it came to about 3,000 to 4,000. Our genes are being turned on and turned off all the time, every day. We don't feel it. So when you start using the patch on day 1, day 5, day 10, and you don't notice anything, that's actually normal. But know this, your body is going to start gathering momentum as you have more stem cell activities happening. It's able to build its own healing response, and it will go to resolve the more critical issues first. Probably issues you can't feel or don't even notice is developing. So from 4 weeks onward to 6 weeks, a person may typically notice that they're less in fight or flight. And this is a clear indication that the brain hemispheres are becoming more balanced, meaning not overly left brain dominant. We get into like overthinking and on overdrive all the time. Or if we are right brain dominant, into a more depressive state, into overwhelm, then we kind of like shut down. This is a really important process and stage to go through. Say if you're constantly in fight or flight, your nervous system is under constant stress, how can you rebuild a building while it's still on fire? X39 elevates the copper peptide, and the copper peptide builds collagen. You don't necessarily have to take collagen powder. Your body makes it. This is around 3 months when people start to see themselves looking probably like 5-10 years younger. If you're looking younger on the outside, imagine what's happening on the inside. There is a study that shows that when you use the X39 for 6 weeks, your cardiovascular system functions as if it's 8 weeks younger. 6 months would mean functioning as if it's 8 years younger. It's like compound interest. The earlier you invest, the more you're able to reap more benefits with time.